Lichtenstein, Mr. Sandberg, and all the students here today who are on the front lines of this battle. We are calling this special summit Ambassadors Against BDS. And a location for this conference is no accident. The United Nations was created 70 years ago on the carnage of World War II. It was created on the broken bones of the Jewish people with the pledge that the world would never see again the kind of human destruction that the Nazis forced on our people. But now, just 70 years later, this organization, of all places, has singled out the only Jewish state in the world, Israel, with lie after lie after lie. So it's no accident that we chose to look at an equally dishonest campaign against the Jews. The BDS movement right here in the United Nations. But there is something that has changed in the last 70 years. We have changed. The era of the quiet Jew, the timid Jew, the ghetto Jew is long over. Those tough leaders of the early Zionist movement buried that Jew 3 generations ago. We are no longer victims. We no longer have to rely on others to protect us. And we are absolutely done being quiet. Enough is enough. I want to begin with a thought that may surprise you. I actually understand the popularity of BDS. The political boycott makes you feel good. Any political boycott. It makes you feel important. It makes you part of the group. And who doesn't want to be part of the group? Especially when you think you are doing good for mankind, like standing up against tyranny or fighting oppression. Because when you are standing up to injustice, you are standing with Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, even Moses. That's very seductive. Especially when you are joined by beautiful celebrities, famous rock stars, and your favorite professors. That explains why people as different as British journalists and freshmen at NYU are part of the BDS movement. But I really wonder if these people who support BDS have the slightest understanding what the movement really means. Those BDS protesters who join marches on campus and chant, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." I wonder if they realize that the river is the Jordan and the sea is the Mediterranean. These activists are really calling for the destruction of the State of Israel. And the campus groups, such as Justice for Palestine and the Muslim Student Association, have their roots with the Muslim Brotherhood. The same Muslim Brotherhood that believes that the Quran should be the basis for every government, including our own. BDS is built on lies, nasty, anti-Jewish lies, that puts everyone connected to BDS in some very bad company. The plain truth is that today's boycott against the State of Israel is no different from Henry Ford's anti-Semitism in the 1920s or the Soviet bloc's anti-Zionism of the 1950s and 60s. So when you march with BDS, you are marching with some really bad people, anti-Semites. There's no other way to explain why Israel, the only country in the Middle East where all religions live together, is called by some people the apartheid state. Israel is the only country in the region where the Christian population is growing, not shrinking. Israel is the only country in the region where gay people march with pride and homosexuality is not a crime, and where women enjoy equal rights in Israel. 500,000 dead in Syria and Iraq, and Israel is charged with crimes against humanity? We see no boycotts against North Korea, Sudan, and Iran. Only Israel. Only Israel. Make no mistake, the BDS movement doesn't support the Palestine people. It is strictly a campaign to delegitimize Israel, which is simply the latest attempt to deny the Jewish people the right of self-determination. Every other people on earth have the right, but BDS wants to deny that right, that basic right, to Jews. Do the British have a right to Britain? Do the French have a right to France? Do the Germans have a right to Germany? Well, before there was a Great Britain, or France, or Germany, there was a Jewish kingdom in the land of Judea, with a This Jewish kingdom had a king and a temple with laws and a Torah. If anyone doubts that, there is a pretty strong historic backup in the best-selling book of all time. It's called the Bible. When someone says the Jewish state of Israel is not legitimate, that is one of the biggest lies of all time. And please, when someone says they are not anti-Semitic, only anti-Israel, let's just end that charade once and for all. Because guess what? They actually are anti-Semitic. So how will we fight BDS? We won't make up lies like they do. We'll tell the truth. But we're going to tell the truth in a very aggressive way. The World Jewish Congress will commit all of our resources and all of our abilities to help to fight BDS.